Kinsey, 3 points today at home against Trafford, a 1-0 win. What are your thoughts on the game?
Not good enough, really. We should have been a lot better. We should have been home and dry. We've had a lot of chances, but we've got to be better in the game because they're hitting the bar in the 93rd minute. And another day that goes in, and you've dropped 2 points. So, look, there's decisions today that have absolutely killed us. Before they had some against them later on, by the way, that was questionable as well. But before that, the game would have been out of sight. We had an absolute stonewall penalty. It was ridiculous. Then we've been played through onside. He's 5 yards onside. I'm not even joking. 5 yards, and he's put his flag up. It's bad. It's really bad because things like that can cost teams. And that for me, it's so frustrating, and it's a difficult job, and I get that. But there's some decisions there that today have been questionable. And by the way, something that's questionable for them, they've had a goal disallowed later on. I don't think it should have been disallowed. So, but the reality is, if we get the penalty, the game's probably out of sight, and it wouldn't have ever come to that. But it was both ways, and they'll be very, very aggrieved that they've not ended up getting a point out of it as well because of that decision. So it's frustrating, but no. There's no beating around the bush. We wasn't at the races ourselves. We wasn't the best. So, whilst it's frustrating on that part, we've also got to look internally and say we've just got to be better than that. If we want to do anything this year, we've got to be better than we was today. But it's a sign of a good team. You know, we've not played great, and we've won, and I think we're joint second now. So it's not too bad, is it?
But even in the first half, we had 3 or 4 really good chances that we could have put the game to bed before half time.
Absolutely, and we've got to be more ruthless than that. We had, as you say, a lot of great opportunities to bury the game, and all of a sudden you're going in a bit more relaxed at half time. Instead, we're going in level, and you know, Trafford very much in the game, and he was right away up until the final whistle. And we've got to make sure that we're ruthless. We don't accept that. We don't accept that getting through games is all right. We'll play a lot better than that and lose. That's fact. But that's okay. We're joint second, so it's, as I say, it's not all bad, and we have to get to work this week and push on. And we've got a difficult game away ahead of us for next week, where we're going to have to be at the races, and we're going to have to start fast and look for another 3 points.
And like you just said, we've got 3 points today. Maybe quite not at our best, but that's a positive sign, definitely.
Of course, it's a sign of a good team, you know. And look, this is a league where everybody will beat everybody. And Trafford today have given a very good account of themselves, in my opinion. I think they've come. I think they've worked hard, and they've stayed in the game. And right up to the end, they could have got something out of it, and they'll be very much aggrieved that they've not. And that's the sign that it's really not an easy league. There's no easy games at all. You have to be at it all the time, and that's a lesson for us today, that we've got away with one. And next week we need to start fast, we need to start aggressive, and I can assure you that we will.
On to Saturday, Hendersford away, a chance now with no game Tuesday to perhaps work on a few things that we want to improve on.
Of course, we've got Tuesday, Thursday that we need to get to work, and we need to work on a few things. But we're in a magnificent place. Look, we're going there next week. It'll be a difficult game, as I say, and we've got to start fast. We've got to start more aggressive. We've got to push the ball forwards more. We've got to not allow the opposition to dictate the pace of the game. If they want to slow it down, we've got to get the ball back in play and play quickly. But we're really, really happy with where we're at. Honestly, we're in such a good place, and it says a lot that we're disappointed we've won, and we're disappointed that we wasn't at our best. That says a lot about the standards here now at this football club. Supporters, again, good numbers today. We need them behind us next Saturday. I need them following us. I need them backing us, because when they get going, they're magnificent. And they're going to be so important to get 3 points next week. We've got 2 difficult league games now in them and Chase Town, with a cup game in between. So we've got 2 difficult games, and we need them, and we need to make sure that we're at it to try and get 3 points in both of them league games.